Hey, hello. It is Catherine here, back with you for yet another day of sharing with you my daily mantras with the collection from Lisa Messenger. And I have been away for a couple of days. I actually have traveled down to Adelaide with a group of students to go and visit some universities down there. So I've been unable to come in here live, but I thought I would do that today and pop in and say g'day. So I went through, I kind of cheated a little bit, went through and had a look at a few of the different quotes, and I found one that I really like. And it actually happens to be on the 1st of May. And it is a quote by none other than famous Martin Luther King Jr. And he has this quote, so I'd like to read it to you. You will change your mind. You will change your looks. You will change your smile, laughs, and ways. But no matter what you change, you will always be you. So I kind of read this a couple of times when I first read it, and I thought, yeah, well, he's got a point. I mean, we can change our mind. All the time we have, that's a woman's prerogative, right? And we can change how we look from by how we style our hair or what clothes we put on. And we can change our smile depending on whether we want to be like happy or bright or bubbly or, cheeky. And the way we laugh and the way the other things that we do. But no matter how much we change, we're always going to be living with ourselves. We're always going to be us. So even if we lose a little bit of us per se, in the fact that we might find a dreary way or something like that, and we just find life is getting pretty difficult and things like that, we still exist. We're still there. That part of us, the uniqueness, the vulnerable, we're being molded and shaped by everything in our lives. Some things not so great, but we're learning lessons from them. We're using them and applying them. We can't go back. Like, that was one of the other things that I was thinking about today, is how I was talking to another worker that was there, and he had said how he'd been to Canada and worked there for a few years. And I thought, how awesome would that be to go back and live my young years again, to be able to travel and do things that I never did. And in many ways, I kind of regret not having done them. And yet, the reality is there's so many things available now and we're still not doing. We keep going, well, we should have done those things or we could have done those things. And yet we still can. There's many things out there and many adventures that await to be found. And so just really tapping into who you are and knowing you more and what you want and getting more in touch with that is like our lifelong journey. And that's what I love working with my coaching clients, is helping them tap into themselves and learn more about what they love about themselves. Or sometimes people are pretty darn hard on themselves. A lot of people are pretty darn hard on themselves. We wouldn't be even half as hard on our friends, on our worst enemies, really, than what we are on ourselves. So being able to get in tune with ourselves and be our best friends, have our own back and back ourselves a bit more. So yeah, great quote by Martin Luther King. And Lisa's addition to that is, just start and then keep going. Everyone starts somewhere. Remember, Beyonce wasn't always Beyonce. So we create and develop and form. And sometimes we go through rocky stages where we think to ourselves, I don't want to be this. This is not me. Or I never thought I'd be this way. Or I wanted more at this point. It doesn't mean that's the end of the process or that's the end of the journey. It means we got to make actions or take actions or head in new dimensions or directions in order to get what we want. We're not going to achieve it by just sitting back and waiting for it to happen. We need to kind of lean in and find possibilities and wonders and adventure and playfulness and creativity. It's not going to necessarily just land on our lap. We are never going to be ready to go out there and grab that. It's never going to be a right time to do it. We've got to create the time. We've got to create the ready. We've got to just do something towards our progress of what we want. Sitting back is not going to make it happen. Making it achievable, believable is what we can do. And you do that with you. You do that with what you already have, and you build from there. So Today's affirmation is, I am open to change and growth. Be prepared that in order to be able to be something, it starts from a small twig to grow into a big tree. You can do it. You are everything you need to be. You have everything that you need within you. It's just what you're going to collect along the way, and all the tools and the resources and the people that you take along on the journey. So I hope this reaches whoever needs to hear it today. I'm sending love and light your way. And until we meet again, take care.